I remember growing up making potato prints, and I just loved doing it as a kid because it's so easy and so much fun. You can make so many different things. You can make cards and wrapping paper, and you can make little Easter bags. They're just so much fun to make. So, this is how you do it. You might need your mum and dad to help you because we will be using a sharp knife. You can use a plastic one too, but in the beginning, we need to chop up those potatoes with a nice smooth knife. So this is what we're going to need. We're going to need paint. I used acrylic paint, but you can use watercolors too. Potatoes, a straw, a sharp knife that's not serrated so that you can cut them without any ridges, or a plastic knife if the kids are going to be using it. I also have a straw and a skewer and a pencil. I've got some cards, ready-made cards with envelopes as well, and some little bags. They're just brown bags. They're just cheap ones. They come from the dollar stores. Just some paper for printing on, and I also have a roll of paper or brown paper or butcher paper that will do for wrapping paper. So what we need to do is use a nice sharp knife and cut all of our potatoes in half and put them flat down onto a paper towel. Now I did a few little designs, sorry they're kind of falling off the page there, designs of what I'm going to be doing on my potatoes, just so I've got some idea before I start. So I kind of drew them on. You can't really see it here, but I drew on my designs just so that I kind of knew what was going on. You can just wing it if you'd like to. I used a straw to make circles. Was a paper straw, but I reckon a plastic straw would be better. But we've got to save the environment, so you can use a knife just to pull out those little circles that we made. I've got my plastic knife and just cut ridges in it. Kind of angle those cuts so that it's easy to try and get the little potatoes out. Now all the parts that you're cutting out are the parts that are not going to have paint on them, so they're not going to make an impression on the page. So just keep going, making those cuts nice and straight. Try and keep the edges nice and sharp so it makes nice sharp edges. I also just use the tip of the knife to make some little love hearts on there. Chop, chop. So as I say, you might need somebody older to do this one. But once you get painting, it's way easier. So I kind of made circles there. I just spun my knife around and pulled out those bits. Next, I'm going to make a little bunny head. These are really easy because the shape of the potato lends itself towards the shape of the bunny's head. So there again, I just cut out the shape that I want to take out. And then I turn it on its side and I just cut out that little wedge. A thin strip. It's got to be a little bit deeper so that the potato doesn't touch the paper when you want to do the prints. I used a skewer just to push some holes in for eyeballs, and then the sharp end of the skewer just to draw the little nose shape on, kind of little, looks like a bird's beak with a little line coming from the, and I cut out his ears as well so that he has a little depth to his ears, little triangles out there. Remember, you need a bit of paper towel that will help to absorb the water that's kind of coming out of the potato. Dry them up a little. So here I have a plastic straw, and this is quite, I could use this as kind of like to make the lines in the potato. I just score it along and it fills up the straw, and it makes quite a nice sharp line. And I use the skewer just to make some dots in it as well. So keep going until you've got a few different designs on your potatoes. And you can use all different instruments to make little holes and shapes on your potato. This one I'm making the little chick. This one was a little bit more tricky, but you can do it. So when it comes to the painting part, I used acrylic paint and I brushed it on with a paintbrush, just less messy than dipping it into paint. So you can see I did the top part of my cute little chick, and the bottom part I was trying out all different colors here to test how they work. You've got to push down quite hard onto the potato so that all the little parts of the potato push down onto the paper and make that print. Now sorry, I'm kind of going off the page here a little, but you'll see later I'll make a whole bunch of different ones again. I use kind of pastel-y colours. I like the pastels. They all match together well. Push down hard. You can even make a double print, push once and then pick it up and do it again. So this time I picked up a bag, that's a little bag, and I decided to do different color bunny heads all over my Easter bag like a pattern. Yeah, I'm just doing the chick on a little card as well. So I'm going to make some wrapping paper. Go quickly through it. I'm doing a double print here, so I'll do one and then I pick it up and I do a second one with the same before I put paint on it with the same piece. It looks really cute. I like this one with the rainbows. That turns out well as well. Now I decided to do some black and white ones right at the end because I love black and white prints. They're my favorite printing. And you see how cute it makes. It makes a lovely unified sort of pattern. Painted them all black. So you can use this for anything. You can even print onto fabric. You can make tablecloths. Like, it's a great way, not even for Easter, you can do any prints on it. So have a look how they ended up. I really enjoyed this project. I really hope that you do too. Hopefully you can make a gift for somebody and deliver it to them and say Happy Easter. Have a lovely day, guys. Enjoy. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. Bye.